One of my favorite things about collecting comic books is variant covers, and not only that, Pride variant covers, and I have a lot of them. And in addition to this stack, there are 30 new Pride variants of different comics you can get this year, and believe me, I scoured through League of Comic Book Geeks, and if you know, that website absolutely sucks, but it has accurate information to check, see if any other publishers other than Marvel and DC, and weirdly Monster High, are actively celebrating Pride Month with Pride covers. But it is just Marvel and DC that are really doing this. But I know other publishers and comic book stores sometimes will like do donations and stuff. I couldn't really find any readily available information about that for this year, but we will go through all 30 variants that's available this year, their dates, who did the covers, and there's also a few extra offerings from DC this year as well. Also, hello, if you're new here, hi, I'm Victoria, your Toronto pop culture girly, and I love comics, and I love gay, and I love collecting gay comics. And I'll throw in at the end of the video as a bonus everything in my collection here that are my Pride comics. It's not all of them. Half of them are in Toronto. I am currently in San Francisco, so it's only half my collection here. Starting off with the most random to me, Monster High. I didn't know they had a line of comics, but they do, and they also have a line of Pride comics this year. Well, it's only one comic with two different variants. They are both available on June 4th, and the first cover is drawn by Camila Fortuna, featuring Claudine Wolfe and Harley Stripe. But I was never really into Monster High as a kid, so I don't really know who these characters are, but that's okay. Frankly, I'm a little too old, but the second cover is drawn by Bowen McCurdy, featuring Speldon Calderonello and Kieran Valentine. Even if I don't know the characters, the covers are both super cute. Now on to all of the Marvel comics. Meghan Hetrick has 6 different covers available as variants for Pride Month, starting with XMen 17 on June the 4th, featuring Prodigy. I love Prodigy. The Immortal Thor 24 on June 4th, that's a tongue twister, featuring my favorite, Loki. I love them so much. I love it when Loki has Pride covers. They are a character that I really, really collect, and it's been a while since I purchased a comic. Pride comics might break my no buy. The Exceptional X-Men 10. It's available on June 11th, featuring Kitty Pryde, and there is a new Runaways series, Runaways #1, also available on June 11th, featuring Nico Minoru. I love the Runaways, even though some of the earlier art styles of the comics, not my favorite. Do I love the characters? Absolutely. New Champions #6, featuring Kid Juggernaut, is available on June 11th as well. And the last Meghan Hetrick variant cover is for Deadpool 15, featuring Valentine Vong on June 25th. And surprisingly, this year, the Marvel Voices Pride isn't called Marvel Voices Pride this year. It is called Marvel United, a Pride Special #1, and there are 6 different variants available. And these are by Lucas Werneck, Hernanda Souza, Jan Bazaldua, Luciano Vecchio, Mateus Mahanini, and Ricky Yagawa. Also, damn, he's fine. Continuing with the Marvel, but Star Wars now, there are 5 different Pride variants available, starting with Star Wars Jedi Knights #4, with the cover by Polina Ganucciu. I am trying my best with the pronunciations, I'm sorry. And this cover featuring Cantum Sai is available on June 4th. Also available on June 4th is Star Wars The High Republic Fear of the Jedi #5. This variant cover is by Betsy Cola, and it is featuring Mother Coral. On June 11th, Star Wars #2 is available with the cover by Luciano Vecchio. It's cool to see when the artists have multiple different covers. And this one features Santa Staros. A new series for Dr. Aphra comes out on June 18th called Star Wars Dr. Aphra Chaos Agent #1. And this variant cover is by Pablo M. Collar, obviously featuring Dr. Aphra herself. And the last Star Wars Pride cover that is available this year is for Star Wars Legacy of Vader #5. The art is by Rachel Stott. It is available on June 25th, featuring Sabe. And finally, on to DC. Some of my favorite covers are in this list. Usually I'm a Marvel girly, but DC just knows how to do Pride in such a good way. Starting off with their main Pride issue, DC Pride 2025 #1, there are 4 different variant covers available. They're all available on June 4th, but starting with Chris Anka. Sozo Micah's cover features a really cool Harley and Ivy. I think my personal favorite out of all of the offerings is the one by Julia Reck, and it's very much like a Teen Beat, Tiger Beat, J14 Queenie magazine cover. Like, it really brings me back to my childhood. It's just so cute. I really want to add this one to my collection personally. And lastly, a cover by Jack Hughes. Also on June 4th, we have Poison Ivy 34 with a cover by Betsy Cola, another repeat artist on the list. And lastly, on June 4th, we have JSA number 8 with the cover by Don Aguillo. Another one of my favorites is the Detective Comics 1098 by Stephen Byrne. Something about this just makes me smile, and it's just so freaking cute. And that one's available on June 18th. Also available on June 18th is Wonder Woman 22, drawn by Kevin Wada, featuring a lot of Amazons. Superman 27 has like a whole pride parade going on. This one's drawn by Rachel Stott and available on June 25th. There's also Justice League Unlimited number 8. I love how very photo boothy this one is. This one's drawn by Hayden Sherman, also available on June 25th. And the last variant cover that DC has is Harley Quinn number 52. Another one by Betsy Cola, but we don't know what this one looks like yet. They haven't released the cover for it. And if I didn't already mention, it's available on June 25th, but I'm sure this one is going to be gorgeous. But I do love me a good Harley Quinn cover. Now on to their additional offerings. They have a couple extras going on, like this image behind me. They have a Pride box set with 3 different hardcover books available on May 27th. So if you're seeing this video, it will probably already be out. It retails for $39.99 USD, I believe. And the 3 hardcover titles included in this is DC Pride Love and Justice, DC Pride The New Generation, and DC Pride Better Together. It's a whole amalgamation of a lot of the other DC Pride stories in the past and other stories with Pride characters from DC. This one seems like a super cool collector set. Also the box, gorgeous. I just want it as just like my wallpaper. So cute. Also available on May 27th is DC Pride to the Furthest Reaches. This is another hardcover book. According to the website, it is featuring a lot of the 2024 Pride stories. So if you have some of those past variants, you'll probably get an overlap with the stories. But this definitely matches the box set with it being hardcover as well. And this one is $19.99 USD. And finally, they have Batwoman Elegy DC Compact Comics Edition. This one is available in retail stores on June 17th. And apparently it is the origin and sets the foundation for Batwoman and one of DC's most prominent queer characters. And finally, it's not really for collectors, but it is to celebrate Pride Month. On the DC Go app, they are having a bunch of web comics available. So there's going to be 2 issues a day from Mondays to Fridays. So there'll be 42 issues total for the anthologies. They didn't really specifically announce which characters and what stories they'll be releasing, so it will be a surprise at the beginning of Pride Month. But that is everything in the comics world for Pride 2025. I did promise I'll share which covers I have currently in San Francisco. Forgive me if I don't say the year or specifically which comic is which. I will put it on the screen. But I have this Wiccan edition of Avengers Forever number 7, this cover of Marvel Voices Pride, this edition of Harley Quinn number 16. Now this one is for AAPI month. It is currently May, but it is very cute and very gay. I have this copy of DC Pride. I love it when they wrap around, even though you can't really see it in the bag and board that well. I also have the 2022 Harley cover. It is so cute. I am actually obsessed with this one. Poison Ivy number 1, Multiverse Teen Justice number 1, and finally, because I can't get enough of DC Pride, because is Wonder Woman 788. It's just gorgeous art. But let me know if you're planning on picking up any of the variants in this video. If not, what's your favorite variant? Because I do have favorites. I mean, I don't hate any of them, but I definitely have favorites. But if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Victoria Organa everywhere. Happy Pride. Bye.